Hi guys, and welcome to Loving Living Local. I'm Fernanda Hernandez.
And I'm Josh Marces. We are halfway there this week. Our producer says, quick intro today, you guys. We have a lot to get to today, apparently.
It's hump day. It's going to be a fun day, but tell us about the weather, Josh.
Yeah, just hot today. We're starting to dry out a little bit. If you were not up at sunrise this morning, kind of missed a treat. We started out in the 60s this morning and do have a little more dry air making its way into the region. So any rain today pretty much confined to our East Texas counties. That may be the case again for your Thursday as well. We'll go ahead and just play through time. You can see the temperatures tomorrow morning will start out in the 60s once again. We'll likely head to the low 90s tomorrow afternoon. Again, a few pop-up showers out there. Won't be much. I think most of us will probably be dry through the upcoming weekend. Could see a little bit of rain return late on Father's Day, but it's looking to be a pretty hot and dry weekend for most of us. We'll take a look at that weekend forecast coming up a little bit later in the show.
Thank you, Josh. It's hot. That's all you need to know.
It's June. It's hot. It's going to be hot. We know what we signed up for.
Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water.
Sunscreen.
Stay cool. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That too, yeah.
Sunscreen on your face. All right, guys, you know what time it is. We've got 6 things you should know. And number one on our list, make sure you thank your garbage man, because today is Global Garbage Man Day. And of course, there are a lot of garbage ladies out there too. And these people go by a number of names like sanitation specialists or waste management professionals.
But no matter the name, you gotta be thankful when they show up to take away all of our trash. National Garbage Man or Woman Day started in 2011 and eventually became Global Garbage Man Day to honor the folks around the world who work to keep our communities safe and clean.
Shout out to them and a big, huge thank you.
I know I've told this story before when I was a little kid. My garbage man dressed up like Spider-Man. I've told that story on this show. So I have two brothers, and you can imagine all of us just ran to the window and we're just glued to it. This guy hanging off the back of a garbage truck dressed like Spider-Man, taking the garbage cans. Back in the day, they didn't have the cool automatic arms, so he would actually just have to chuck the trash can.
That's amazing. You don't remember his name?
It was great.
You forgot.
We called him Spider-Man, but I think when I told this story before, I mentioned like you would go out to the supermarket and he would just be there buying lunch and he'd still be in the Spider-Man giddy-up.
Look at that.
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
You'll never forget.
You will never forget him. Yeah. You will keep telling that story. Shout out to you wherever you are, Spider-Man. All right, guys, moving on to our number two. Quaker Oats is getting rid of the Aunt Jemima pancake brand and logo. The cancellation of the brand, which is more than 130 years old, comes as an acknowledgement that its origins are based on a derogatory racial stereotype. It's another sign that corporations and society as a whole may be starting to really listen to long-standing calls for racial equality. Those calls have reached a fever pitch in the recent weeks following the death of George Floyd at the hands of police.
Worldwide protests have taken place as still more black men are killed by officers. The Aunt Jemima logo was based on the racist stereotype of the slave mammy, a submissive servant who dotes on her master's family at the expense of her own. The company also ran racist ads for several decades.
And our number three today, JCPenney is starting the shutdown process for several of its stores. The retailer previously announced 137 of its stores will be closing their doors for good across the United States. This is the company's first step in an optimization strategy.
Officials say they plan to lessen its store footprint and pay more attention to its stores with the strongest sales and JCPenney.com. As the stores prepare to close, customers are being offered discounts up to 40%. All purchases will be final as of June 25th. A list of the locations that are closing is available on the JCPenney blog.
Whoa.
Not good.
I don't really shop JCPenney. Do you?
Yeah, every once in a while I go. It's the one in Shreveport's next to the DSW. So when I go, I look for like dress shoes, and I'll always pop in there and see what's going on. But
you know, the only reason why I went into JCPenney is because Sephora was in there.
Yeah, you're right. It's one of those brands that's just been around forever, though, so it's hard to believe that they're shuttering all of these stores.
I know. It's kind of sad. A lot of things are closing, though, amidst this crazy pandemic.
They are.
And speaking of the pandemic, happiness has taken a hit because of the coronavirus. And that's according to a new study by the University of Chicago. And researchers surveyed more than 2,200 people online and on the phone. And they found that only 14% of Americans say they are very happy right now. That's the lowest number taken in the past 5 decades.
What's unique is this drop comes despite 80% of people also stating that they are satisfied with their family's financial situation. That number is at an all-time high. According to researchers, the findings suggest people are measuring their happiness based on their own psychological well-being. At the same time, they are comparing their finances to the millions of laid off and struggling Americans.
It's a tough time for everyone.
It is. We had a a stat on our newscast this morning that I think it was over 50% of adults had been affected, their jobs some way, whether they were furloughed, lost their jobs just because of the ongoing pandemic. So hopefully brighter days are ahead for everyone, but I know it's been a very difficult time for everybody.
Absolutely, and even if you weren't financially affected by this, if you still have your job, continuing to work amidst the pandemic, not being able to see your family, canceling trips to see your family like you have to do, like you have had to do, Josh, I mean, it takes a toll on you.
Yeah, everybody's given up or lost, you know, a little bit of some more than others, obviously.
Hang on, guys. We are going to see brighter days ahead, hopefully.
Yes.
All right, guys, moving on. Shoppers showed up in force as soon as stores began reopening last month for the first time since the coronavirus pandemic began. Retail sales surged 17.7% just in May.
That's a bit of good news. That is a record increase, its biggest one-month surge since 1992. It was also far better than economists had expected. According to consensus estimates from Refinitiv, industry sales were expected to climb about 8% from April, so they more than doubled that.
Well, whenever TJ Maxx opened up, I couldn't get there quick enough.
It was you were part of the retail sales.
100%. I was like, you know, having like anxiety attacks on being able to shop.
Yeah, the stock market shot up yesterday as well on that good news. So
Did it?
That's always positive.
I know nothing about stocks, but I guess they're doing well.
Because of that,
because of that,
a little optimism out there.
Everything's starting to open back up. And attention, moviegoers, Cineworld and Regal Cinemas will reopen by July 10th. And that's according to a Tuesday statement by their owner, Cineworld Group. The company is actually going to start their reopening process next week and hoping to have all theaters open just under a week after July 4th. The opening will feature screenings of Mulan, Wonder Woman 1984, and director Christopher Nolan's new film Tenet.
It follows a 3-month shutdown due to the coronavirus pandemic. Cineworld says its top priority continues to be the health and well-being of its customers and colleagues. And according to the company, its updated booking system is designed to ensure social distancing throughout auditoriums. Cineworld is the second largest cinema business in the world, the largest being AMC.
Bring back the movies.
I think everybody's ready for that. If there's any movies to even show, because the movies have been released online and being pushed back, so hopefully there's.
I think that's why they're showing like Mulan and like old movies, because there's nothing being released.
I can get behind that. I love watching old movies.
I do too.
That's what I've been doing lately.
And Mulan is one of my favorites, so. We're doing okay.
Gonna be there, yeah.
We're gonna get there, and we're halfway through the week, and that means the time to get Dad something special for Father's Day is quickly running out. If you're still trying to rack your brain thinking of a meaningful and inexpensive gift to give him, well, we've got an idea just for you. You can plan your dad a grilling extravaganza, and you can head to the store and grab Dad's favorite meats and veggies and toss them on the barbecue pit, and there you go.
Those are all wonderful ideas. That's right. Steaks, shish kebabs, corn on the cob, hot dogs, and more. But if you or your dad are not that great of grillers, later in the show, we're headed outside for some grilling tips from the professionals to help you up your skills.
And do I need some tips and some help?
I've been working on it.
Have you?
I've been getting a little more efficient at the grilling lately because we haven't had much to do. So
you're going to be a grill master by the end of today's show because we're going to have some great tips for you. So
get some food out there.
Oh, you know we do.
Uh-oh.
I'm really good at eating though. I don't need help or tips there.
I think most of us are. It's a good thing. Yeah.
And before we head to break, summer is almost here, and we want to remind you to keep an eye out for your children around pools, lake, and ponds. There's an 11-year-old that has made it his mission to save others from drowning. That's after losing his best friend 6 years ago.
Yeah, since then, the organization Jacob's Jackets has handed out thousands of life vests to his community. Sarah Winkleman has the story.
Jacob is restocking the loaner life jackets for a busy summer.
They can keep them, which is perfectly fine, but they can also put them back if they want to.
Jacob's Jackets are available for anyone in need in honor of Jacob Lee Schultz, who drowned in Lake Altoona.
I couldn't let my grandson's death go in vain from drowning, which is something that is so preventable.
Cassia started a Jacob Lee Schultz swimming fund, but then his friend Jacob Krager jumped on board with Jacob's Jackets.
And then when he sent me that letter about doing the life jacket challenge, it was like, let's go, and he blew that out of the water.
But Jacob Krager shares a lot more than just a name with Jacob Schultz.
He's really helped me through it because I look at him and I see my Jacob, and I know that he's smiling at us, knowing that we're doing this, we're saving lives.
The duo has been providing free life jackets to use for 6 years.
I've really stuck through it. There was some hard times, but I really push through it.
In that time, they've handed out more than 5,000 life jackets.
The more lives we can save, the more we get Jacob's, approval.
Heading into busy season, they are in need of donations to keep their mission going the next 6 years.
If I hear the loaner boxes are getting low, I'll always refill them and always ask for more help.
For what started out as a way to keep Jacob's memory alive has turned into a lifelong commitment to saving lives in the Chippewa Valley.
I'm not going to stop. This is the worst thing I've ever gone through, is losing a grandson.
All right, guys, we got to take a quick break, but when we return, our friends from Fabric Boutique are here, and they brought along some discounts and deals with them, so stick around for that.
And later, we're helping you deck out your patio with the perfect furniture for summer. And don't miss our grilling tips with Louisiana Smokehouse later in the show. We'll be right back.
All right, ma'am, there you go.
Okay. Are we ready? Okay. Please. Kim likes to put it on Facebook. Need everything we
Always
can
got to
get.
have a picture.
Beg your pardon? I told her, I said, y'all are moving stuff around. in there.
Well, welcome back, guys. Who doesn't love a good summer sale? Joining in our studios today is our friend Shirley Warren with Fabric Boutique to tell us about all of the great deals you're not going to want to miss out on. Miss Shirley, welcome to the studio. Always a pleasure having you.
Thanks, Fernanda. Good to be here.
Yes, so you were telling me before we got started, out with the old, in with the new. It's time to upgrade your machine, and you've got some really awesome deals for us.
Well, this is our summer sale, so we're excited about all the promotions that we have going on. So if you've gotten that old machine out and say, hey, I love making those masks,
yes,
now you can come in and get your new machine and upgrade.
Absolutely, time to get you a new machine, and we've got some great looking machines in the studio today. Miss Shirley, tell us about what's in front of us.
Well, we have our Bernina machine. This is the great machine to have, and Bernina does so many new things with their machines. They have all kind of accessories that you can attach to it, but if you want to just do basic sewing, it's a great machine. It's quiet. Your husband can still watch TV while you sew in the room. That's a good thing.
That is absolutely a good thing. You're not going to disrupt anyone, and then you can still create some beautiful things. And speaking of creating beautiful things, Miss Shirley, this is as easy as pressing a button, you told me. You just kind of put your design in and it does it for you.
Well, that is what we have right here. This is our embroidery machine, and that is a $590, one of our top-of-the-line machines with great pricing on those. We also have the Surgers, which we have 25% off. We have $1,000 off some of our machines, so it's a really great sale.
Wow, yes, you do not want to miss out on that. And tell us about some of the things that you have here right now.
Well, these are some
designs.
of our In the Hoop projects. We do Kimberbell Club at our store, and this is one of the projects that they do. This is our next project coming up. We also have the people like the big hoops, the bigger machines that has the larger hoops in them, and so we have our hoops 25% off. We have our software 25% off. So these are just a few of the things that you can do in the hoop.
Yes.
By just pushing that button.
Well, that's so exciting. And speaking of exciting things, Miss Shirley, you have some exciting events coming up. Christmas in July will be happening. Tell us what that consists of.
That's great time to come and just share your things that you're going to maybe want to do for Christmas. You can, we have 7 different vignettes that you can sit down and get ideas, and so we'll have a great group of teachers there. We also have our kids camp coming up starting next week.
Yes.
So those are all good things that are coming our way, so please come check our Facebook page.
Absolutely, and not just a Facebook page, but you can also look online to make sure that you have the calendar, all those dates that you need, and how to sign up your kids for the summer camp. You're seeing it right there on your screen, fabricboutiquebc.com. The address, phone number 318-742-0047. Make sure you visit our guys at Fabric Boutique to make sure you don't miss out on these great summer deals. Miss Shirley, thank you so much for being with us today.
All right, Fernanda, thank you, Grace. Y'all come see us, Fabric Boutique in Heart of Bossier.
Yes. All right, guys, stay with us. It's that time of year when you should have a place to eat or relax outside. I'm going to be showing you the perfect additions to your patio when we return. Stick around. We'll be right back. In this segment For Your Life, the summer months are a couple of weeks away and it's finally beautiful weather. You want to make sure that your patio, your backyard looks beautiful so you can invite guests this summer. So we made our way back over to Oak Creek Furniture right here in Texarkana, Texas. I'm here with Kenan Adams. Kenan, thanks for inviting us out.
Thanks for having me.
You even got us lemonade. I mean, just southern hospitality here at Oak Creek Furniture. We want to talk about the great outdoor furniture that you have available. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, this is what they call polywood. It's actually a plastic, but it is lifetime guaranteed not to break or crack. They use all stainless steel screws, hardware support. It's something that's going to last forever. You don't have to worry about repainting it. All you got to do is pressure wash it off. Good stuff.
That's
Looks
pretty
nice.
incredible. Yeah, so something that you're going to put outside. There's going to be inclement weather at some point this summer, so you want to make sure that it lasts, that it's durable, and it has a warranty. So that's pretty incredible.
Right, and you can set it outside. It doesn't have to be protected. It can just set out in the open. It's not going to hurt a thing.
Yeah, so we want to talk about the feel of the furniture, and just you can feel the quality of the products, and you can't really get anything like that around town. You got to get it here.
You're not going to get any splinters from this.
Yeah, it's so comfortable. comfortable. It's so nice. Also, you have it available in a ton of different colors. You also have the cushions that go on the chairs.
Right. Yeah, we offer a cushion. It's made by Sunbrella. It's probably the best fabric. It's a long-lasting fabric. It's not something that's you're going to throw away every year and start over. It's good fabric.
Yes, so you can come on to Oak Creek Furniture. They have a ton of stuff available, and you have the benches that swing, and then also the...
Well, we have 2-foot gliders, 4-foot gliders, rocking chairs, 5-foot gliders, swings, A-frames, a little bit of everything. Anything to make the patio just right.
Yes, definitely. And you want it to be comfortable so people can come over and hang out and stay a little while.
That's right.
Have a glass of lemonade and hang out this summer. So, can you remind us where you're located? Where can we come shop this outdoor furniture?
Our address is 8024 West 7th, Texarkana, Texas. We're just 4 miles west of the Loop.
Yes. So come see our friends at Oak Creek Furniture here in Texarkana, Texas, and get an outdoor furniture for your home. Make it look really nice this summer.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Kenan, for having us out.
Woo. He unmuted me.
The thing is
Mic check, mic check.
is he gonna giving his back to the camera the whole time?
Now I've got a second one that we can hook you up.
Maybe we need to get it over here though, the shot, because you're gonna be in front of the grill, right?
Yes.
So you can't even see what he's doing.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Here, remember?
Huh?
You got to give you a different mic. Mic is
Mine doesn't work.
No, it won't pick up out here.
Your mic is fine. You just gonna have to get another transmitter.
I've got one here.
His eyes don't. You know, it ain't gonna reach out of there.
Just take hers off and put this in place of it.
Oh, it's hot, y'all.
For real. That's why I was in the car.
Being the sun beaming right on us.
I mean, I could really, I could play with it. Marcus.
Marcus, so we're just going to talk about safety, some
Right.
grilling tips, make
Already.
sure you got the best one.
Already.
And then if you don't want to do any of the work, just pick it up from Louisiana Smokehouse.
Already.
Hello, mic check, can you hear me?
I can play with it though. We cooking Beezy burgers.
Yeah, just be mindful, I would say, of your back. Be
Right.
mindful that the camera has to get what you're doing.
Right.
So just kind of make sure that you're doing that.
Right.
Check Renee for me.
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good.
Now,
Are you going to be in here with us too, or no?
the levels.
She can be.
Yeah, just helping us out. Just smile. Look pretty. That's easy.
They can't control the two separately. I've got to do it here, so make sure they're both at the same volume level in there.
So Dane was saying that he don't have to control like the router, like the controller from router.
Well, no, just the mics. Get two
Be
separate.
very cautious. There's a lot of spiders out here.
Is there really?
Yes.
Marcus,
Big.
there's spiders out here. I want y'all to know that. I know y'all hear me in there.
Renee, can you hear DJ?
Okay, Mark, are you going to be coming back here at all, or?
Spider control.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if you need anything from over here, if she could stand over here, that way she could hand us stuff. Yeah, because we want to minimize the movement.
Okay, well, we're going to get you to mix the hamburger meat in the mixing bowl at the table. and then you can pass it to me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then be, you know, making the finish one. Or I guess we'll do that off camera.
I feel so short.
Do we need this stuff in here?
He does. He needs stuff.
Okay.
Do you want this?
What about this stuff?
Yeah, mostly be.
Do we need this?
Grill tip.
And I mean the
Okay. I'm gonna hide this if that's okay.
Camera ain't gonna pick up my action.
Do you need to put those gloves on or?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay. You can go ahead and do it if you want.
so skinny.
I need this over here.
Your tongues are like.
So we'll start off with safety and then move on to tips. And tips can be, you know, anything. What type of meat do you like to use? What type of the smoking chips? Maybe some of the seasoning that you use. Okay, we have 5 minutes. Do you need another chair over there to hold anything?
No.
No?
I'm sure. I'm good.
You good? Marcus, and what was your name again?
Sequela.
Sequela, that's right.
But you can call me Q.
Q,
Yeah,
okay.
Q.
She's gonna be on the other side, so where she needs to be right now. Okay. You can go right here.
I am. I kind of want to stay out of their way because,
She said she kind of trying to like stay out there where they'll be going left.
I mean, I'm not going to be doing anything but talking.
Ain't nobody eating.
All right, you good, John? I'm good, Daddy. You live right now?
I'm not even using this.
Yep. This is for your real too, Fernando.
Huh?
This is for your real.
Oh, dear Lord.
Coming for
Oh, dear Lord.
Don't put up with that.
This for the finish photo, so we don't need this on the table.
Okay, great.
Okay.
All right.
And if you need anything, I can hand it to you. You can just say, Fernanda, hand me whatever, you know, whatever it is that you need. I could definitely help you out with that.
Yep, I just want you to put that in there and do away with the packet.
I need to season.
Seasoning over there. I told you I wasn't gonna go with that. We promoting that. All right.
It should be fine.
How are we on time?
All right. Are you using this anymore?
Fernando, we ready? As soon as y'all ready. So
No.
Go ahead and turn it off.
So I'll toss it back to Josh. He'll close the show.
you got 30
Okay, give me just 1 second. They're just finishing something out.
Oh, we're good.
Me?
We'll clean this later.
Yeah, he must have y'all got it. Cool. Check for me one time. Count the
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You check. I got it.
So I'm gonna bounce it like I'm responsible for grill safety, making sure the grill and everything. My wife in the kitchen, she's prepping, preparing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just very
There are so many things out here that I don't want to be seeing, y'all. Some bugs. If there's a snake out here, we're done.
Oh, did you see how I paused? She said, I thought I was gonna be like,
She said, I gotta go. I'm gonna have to take my IFB out, Josh, because I can hear myself echoing. It's very distracting. And just whenever we start, guys, if we can be like all facing the camera while I introduce you, and then you can kind of disperse. And just make sure that everything that you're doing, everything that she's doing, you're kind of talking us through, you know.
Mark, one more time.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, hold on. Daniel's
No, just sure this is. Hey, Lee. All right, so which one's hot? There's not a nap mic. These are two separate mics for the guests and for Fernando.
You may do another mic check.
So go between Fernanda and him and tell me which one's lower or higher so I can adjust it with him. You got
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
okay, now,
Marcus, let me get another mic check from you.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He's low.
Trying the commercial break when men are way too hard outside.
One more time, Mark.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fernando, you talk one more time.
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check 1.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, y'all ready?
Let's get it.
Y'all ready? All right, standing by.
Well, welcome back, guys. During the commercial break, we made our way outside to our garden studio. And why do you ask? Because what a better way to make sure that your dad knows how much you appreciate him than throwing some delicious food on the grill. But you can't do that without some tips. That's why we brought in our friends from Louisiana Smokehouse. We got Marcus and Q here to help us make sure that our grilling experience is the best one that we can have. Guys, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, so Marcus, the first things first, we want to talk about safety, making sure that if you are going to be grilling out with Dad, that you are safe and you do everything that you're supposed to do.
Awesome, that's what I'm here for. So first of all, you want to make sure your grill is in a nice located position. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure your propane tank is kind of pushed as far away from the grill as possible. Go ahead and start lighting your grill. If you're using charcoal, I suggest you use odorless charcoal. You know, a lot of people be like, man, your meat tastes like charcoal, your meat tastes like lighter fluid.
We don't want that. No. Just keep going, it's okay.
All right. So, odorless lighter fluid. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to need. So your meat don't taste like lighter fluid.
Yes.
They said you can pick this up at Lowe's, you can pick it up at Home Depot, you can pick it up at even Sam's Club. Also, when you light your pit, you want to make sure that your racks are clean. So you want you a good grill brush that can get between the racks, get all that old grease, get all that old crud out, because grease starts fires. So you want to make sure you clean it very, very good.
There you go.
I'm cleaning the grill. I want my wife to go and start seasoning my meat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to do all that because it's hot out here and I'm already tired.
So we got Q back here getting it all ready for us. So Marcus, we want to make sure that we achieve the best flavor. So what do you suggest as far as seasoning? How much do we put in? What do you suggest?
Now you asking me to bury you after this recording. I got to show her my seasoning I get.
There we go.
Check this out. This, my grandmother always told me, all you need is salt, pepper, and garlic. All that extra seasoning, you don't need all that. So this is called Kinder seasoning. You can pick this up at your local Sam's Club, Shreveport or Bossier, or wherever you at. Look for it down the seasoning aisle. It's called Kinder's. It has everything you need to pack your burger, because that's what we're cooking today, our famous Beezy burgers.
Yes.
Everything, I promise you, it will be full of flavor.
There you go. That's all you need to make sure that you pick it up, guys, the Kinder's seasoning. So she's fixing the meat right now. And what are you doing over here with the grill to get it ready, Marcus?
Well, I'm just trying to make sure my temperature is right. So I'm gonna close the grill top. I got my temperature gauges right here. I want to get my grill up to at least 350 before I put my meat on there. You don't want to put your meat on there before your grill gets to temp, because it just messed up the texture of the meat.
Okay.
It won't be as tender as you want it. So you want the temperature just right. Put your meat on there and get ready to rock and roll, man.
And we are ready to rock and roll. Q, are you ready to give us some meat to put on the grill? Yeah, all right, so let's get it on there. I'm hungry, and I know I'm about to be hungry whenever I smell that. So Marcus, whenever she gets that meat on there, tell us what you're gonna do.
When she put the meat on here, I'm just gonna make sure it's positioned right on the grill. I'm looking for some great grill marks. So I wanna make sure the meat is positioned right, make sure my patty is nice and firm, make sure my temp is up to par like I told you. Close it down, man, and let your grill work.
There you go.
I ain't gonna need you steady walking back and forth, opening your grill. That's a no-no. Let your grill work, trust your temperature gauge. Let your grill do what it's designed to do.
There you go. Let the grill do all the work, but Q is doing some more work for us. If you want to give him the rest of those meat patties, make sure that we get them on the grill and get it going. Marcus, what do you suggest that we pair the burgers with? You can't just have a burger. We need to have some side things to go along with it.
Things. Well, you know, I like my seasoned fries. I like my seasoned fries, but what my wife loves to do, she likes to take whole potatoes, cut them down, wash them, drench them, soak them in this special seasoning she does, and just throw them in the fryer. Some nice home seasoned potatoes. Man, you can't beat that. You can't pull in nobody drive through and get those.
There you go. So guys, if people are watching us at home right now are saying, okay, this might be a little too much work, maybe they don't have a grill, you guys can do all the work for us. Tell us a little bit about Louisiana Smokehouse.
This is my favorite part. Yes, we can do. Give us a call, 318-550-8469. We'll be more than happy to take care of all your grilling needs. If you don't want to stay in this heat like I'm out here doing now, that's what I do. I'm going to take care of your ribs, brisket, chicken, smoked sausage, hot links, my wife's famous potato salad, whatever you need, man. We got you under control. Louisiana Smokehouse, 5108 Juella Avenue, located in the heart of the Moortown community. Come see us.
There you go, Marcus. It's like you practice that or something.
You think so?
You're passionate about what you do.
I love this.
There you go. There you go, guys. So make sure that you have the best food for Dad. The best way to show him that you appreciate him and that you love him is to make sure he has a full belly and make sure that it's a good one. So call our friends at Louisiana Smokehouse. Guys, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
We're about to have some burgers, and for now we're sending it back to the studio to Josh for one final look at our forecast, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, looking great as far as the grilling conditions for us this weekend. It will be a little hot out there, but if you do have some plans with that, again, Saturday outside, no issues as far as rain. We'll just have to deal with a little bit of heat. And Sunday, mid-90s, notice there is a 20% chance of rain. That looks like it will be very late in the day, so if you do have some outdoor activities planned with that, I think we'll be fine in most areas. Just make sure you do have a patio covering for a little bit later in the day. It's looking a little more promising that we'll see some rain arrive early next week. That should bring us our next cool down. Thanks for joining us today with Loving Living Local. We'll see you back here tomorrow.